Construction is not just a craft. It is an art that requires skill, accuracy, and creativity. Today, we're going to show you construction tips and hacks that will make your work easier, faster. These handymen don't need a crane, because they've just come up with the most ingenious way to unload a 150-kilogram cement pipe using a single rope. Make sure you don't miss how to lay EPDM on a flat roof using this wave method. It's so easy and smooth. Unbelievable! This professional logger uses the domino effect to fell 55 trees with a single strike. Watch this. By the way, don't call a whole paver crew to fix a pothole, because all you need to get the job done is some polymer sand and a shovel. While other construction sites use giant cranes to install prefabricated floor slabs, these craftsmen came up with their own machine to do the job. This builder forgot what a ladder even is once he realized he could use this simple but effective drill extender. Is your antique icebox gathering dust in the closet? Well, fear not. I have the perfect solution for summer. Transform it into a minibar, a must-have for those scorching hot days. Surprisingly, all it takes to optimize the entire cutting process is one pallet truck and a partner. This is what I call work smarter, not harder. I can guarantee you won't want to miss these useful tips for beginners and experienced builders alike. You don't have to tear down that old cement wall, because we've found the fastest way to restore it. Did you know you can use a belt to tighten screws quickly and twice as efficiently? Here's how professional construction workers do cement leveling on the bottom floor. Got a cracked paving stone? Well, this builder figured out the best way to get it out without breaking it. Windmills aren't always expensive and huge. This guy will show you how to build your own wind power generator using nothing but basic materials. What do you think of this technique for laying waterproofing without even having to bend over? Opening a bag of cement isn't the most satisfying task. If you don't know this simple trick, that is. With this chiseling method, you can make the corner of a brick house look anything but boring. These builders invented a tool to perfectly cut out shapes on a round drywall ceiling. And it's brilliant! This little Pringles pack hack finally solves the problem of storing wet paint rollers after work. Sure, tile doesn't bond well with brick most of the time, unless you know about this unique hack. No need to replace an entire pipe because of a little leak. This simple, partial replacement method will save you a lot of time and money. Don't forget how important pipe insulation is, because it saves heat and prevents burns. And this method of applying it will get the job done perfectly. This has to be the best way to insulate an electrical box, allowing you stress-free way to cut a shape in a wall safely. The future is now! These creative builders have already figured out a way to save time and effort by using a drone to transport building materials. When it looks like your favorite dishware has been broken beyond repair, you can still try this nifty little hack with instant noodles. Just get ready to witness a miracle! Even if you need to repair an entire sink, this versatile material will do the trick too. Do you happen to have a traffic cone in your garage? Because we found a quick and easy way to turn it into a super stylish chandelier. Here's a great resolution for a mesh fence using PVC protective tape that will secure the fence, reduce visibility, and just make it look better overall. Now that's next level recycling. This crafty builder found a use for used bottles and built a whole house out of them. Here's a helpful tip from this worker on how to go on a lunch break and continue surface compaction at the same time. Got any leftover PVC pipes? Then why not turn them into a storage space that's sure to be useful in your workplace? You have to agree, drilling tons of holes in your ceiling is totally worth it once you see the fantastic starry sky it makes. Who needs a pool when you can make a cute little pond that fits perfectly into any backyard? When your construction site doesn't have a cargo elevator, you have to improvise. And I'd say these folks did a good job. Instead of throwing away old tires, you can use them to create this eye-catching chair for the backyard. You don't have to buy any tools at all for this next hack. For example, you can easily turn an old fan into a new garden rake. What a bargain! These workers figured out a super convenient way to unload heavy bricks out of a truck with little to no strain at all. Surprisingly, all it takes to improve your life is a pallet and a little bit of work. And the result? A comfortable swinging bench for relaxing. I wish I had known this useful tip for making an adapter to connect a hose to a faucet before. 'Cause it's just perfect. Stop covering up those holes in the drywall with posters. This simple repair method using a mold will help restore the wall to its original appearance. This is the new Solatube technology, tubular skylights that are installed in roofs to allow daylight directly into the house. This pro painter doesn't actually use paint for his rollers, but his work is still fire. Who would have thought you could patch a leak in a house using a bolt? And that it would actually work? Not me, that's for sure. Still using chemicals to unclog your sink? Try this easy and helpful trick instead. Now check out this unusual way of painting walls using nothing but a plaster smoothing tool. It's way better than regular wallpaper. Never leave your wiring exposed. Here's a helpful tip for making heat shrink tubing. Prepare to be amazed by the smoothest cement application technique on bricks. Isn't it perfect? Why use actual bricks when you can just make a brick texture with a sponge? It's impossible to measure a tile perfectly at such an uneven spot. Unless, of course, you use this game-changing hack. What if I told you that in a couple minutes you could turn an ordinary lid into a compact drill attachment for hard-to-reach places? I bet this hidden compartment disguised as a stone wall is 100 times safer than any safe. No one, not even gravity itself, can stop these professionals from leveling cement perfectly. This spray paint mod lets you paint 5 stripes at once. Ready to unleash your inner Banksy? This handyman is proving that a jerry can be used for more than just carrying fuel. He made a portable stove out of one. Before you toss out that plastic water container, turn it into a vacuum cleaner filter to catch all the dirt. These workers have figured out how to make a difficult task like pulling wiring easier by using magnets. If you're wondering how to make a tile cutout for outlets or pipe openings, watch as this handyman shows you how to do it right. In case your refrigerator doesn't hold a temperature very well, all you have to do is heat the door seal with a hairdryer. It will seal right back up. In this clip, we're learning how to cut planks without bending your back, or moving at all for that matter. Unbelievable! This roller makes a stone road without using a single paver, just a pattern in concrete. Meanwhile, pouring concrete over an umbrella may sound odd, but it creates a unique garden decoration. Genius! Sometimes shingles alone aren't durable enough, so these guys decided to pour concrete on top. These guys decided to build walls with bottles instead of bricks. Who knew how beautiful it would turn out? Cement and roofing slate. That's all you'll need to create a 3D aquarium that'll be a perfect addition for your garden. With this unique trick, you can make a gutter with a filter out of a combination of plastic bottles and PVC pipes. By the way, did you know that you can use a regular divider and a pencil to make accurate marks on an uneven surface? With this simple binder clip trick, you don't have to worry about the cut portion of the board falling off and ruining the cut anymore. It's just a piece of paper, but using this 3-sided drywall corner will make your job easier during the puttying process. This professional roofer found a way to keep a bucket of cement nearby, even on a roof at an angle. Now that's craftsmanship! If you work with pipes, you're gonna like this method of connecting pipe fittings. It looks so easy. Not sure what to do with your old toilet? How about converting it into a grill and cooler combo? Any takers? I'll tell you a secret. You don't have to spend a ton of money on an air conditioner. Just make one yourself from a fan and some frozen water bottles. And why not turn an old washing machine into an oven? After all you need is concrete and bricks. Let's face it, everyone forgets which drawer the right tool is in. But now that's not a problem, because you can keep anything you need at your fingertips on this magnetic tool rack that won't take an hour to build. And if your shower pressure is really weak, it can be improved using regular plastic bottles. Even when old PVC pipes aren't being used for liquid anymore, they can still serve a valuable purpose, such as becoming a couch like this one. Don't throw away your old curtains just yet. Just look at the masterpieces you can make on the walls with them. And the Innovation Award goes to this lady for automating the laundry process. We've all seen horizontal bricklaying, but this unique method of hanging arched bricks is sure to impress you. You'll realize how many working hours this mortar measuring device saves masons when you see it in action. Thanks to this hack, you can make the fastest pipe repairs in the event one suddenly bursts. By applying painter's tape like this, you can make a perfectly even tile seal and keep the area clean. Introducing the bent lamination technique. This piece will be used to create an oval-shaped tabletop. Want to throw away your old window frames? Well, before you do, check out the wonderful lamps you can make out of them. I bet it'll change your mind. Broken tiles aren't always a failure. Sometimes they look even better than the whole ones, like this. This craftsman found a way to decorate a fireplace out of wood and stone without actually using wood and stone, just mortar.
Wow.
You can't make anything out of a pile of broken slabs, right? Well, if you fill this mosaic with epoxy resin and cut it into pieces, you get an amazing bar facade. This worker and his method of applying cement to joints is proof that you don't need expensive tools to speed up the job. Using paint to make patterns on the ceiling? This guy's got a better idea. How about fire? Too many shoes and not enough space? Check out this space-saving pull-out shoe rack. Problem solved. Time to shake out those coin jars. This awesome coin floor will make your bathroom look amazing. Here are some quick tips for paint rollers that'll have you done before lunch. While some struggle just to paint with their hands, this pro gets the job done in hard-to-reach places with his foot. You have to agree, this original technique makes regular smooth putty look quite boring. It's time to reveal the secret of how to achieve perfect spacing between boards in the fence. Wait, if your flooring is wobbly in some places, don't relay it. This expansion foam life hack will do the trick. The recipe for perfect joints between tiles is painter's tape or duct tape to cover the edges. You're welcome. Sealing the chimney is a crucial step in making a strong roof because it protects the structure from leaks. Fun fact, it only takes a piece of chalk and a couple of bumps to make a measurement on drywall. By preparing a wooden template, you can easily cut corners of all shapes on drywall. Apparently, anything can be a leveling tool if you're creative enough. Watch this mesmerizing process of using a special tool to apply a white wall coating to a tire. How many people does it take to unscrew a light bulb in a hard-to-reach place? Just one, thanks to one crafty hack, of course. This construction worker is sharing the secret of how to perfectly restore brick using only cement and a little bit of dye. Check out the results! To prevent this road from getting slippery, this genius found a way to texture the wet cement with a standard broom. How's this for a simple way to open a hatch using friction alone? Knowing how to operate an excavator makes any task easier, even straightening a roll. With this self-made debris collector, your home will stay clean even after removing material from the ceiling. Brilliant! This is a magnetic wire puller, and it's a real lifesaver on the construction site when it comes to blindly routing cables behind walls. Meet the cheapest foundation ever. It's made up of tires, rocks, and sand with some concrete on top.
With this hack, your floor won't ever budge again. Watch this puzzle transform into an ultra-precise corner of an external plinth. Check out this life hack that can make old linoleum look like new with just a few simple motions. Become a 3D artist using nothing but an airbrush and a plastering trowel. A tape measure allows you to achieve the perfect cut for drywall. Even the challenging task of achieving a perfectly round cut becomes effortless. It's just perfect. Don't throw away that plastic bottle just yet. It can be used as a jack. Check out this simple yet sophisticated wallpapering technique that makes seams virtually disappear. An ordinary rope can help maintain the perfect gap between bricks. Did you know that using a food delivery service can save you money on expensive garden tiles? And just like that, a few metal pipes saved these guys from some arm and back pain. With a little carpentry glue and instant glue, you can forget about visible joints in woodworking. To quickly and evenly spread a liquid across a surface, all you have to do is cut some holes in a bucket and stretch. A drain cover can easily be hidden in the floor using a rotating system for easy access. I hope you've gathered all the empty bottles in your house by now, because this time, one of them is going to greatly simplify the process of making marks on a pipe. With some drywall and glue, you'll make the seams on the floor literally disappear. And here's a cool way to quickly remove plaster. Have you been thinking about a safe for your valuables? Well, we found the perfect hidey hole behind your bathroom tiles. If you miscalculated while installing a door and now it's hard to open, just know that you can always sand it down to the size you want. You don't need to keep a bunch of keys when you can always find an old penny in your pocket. These blocks are held together with heavy-duty foam cement. Just look at the loads they can hold. It looks exactly like a Minecraft glitch. Haven't thrown out that empty bottle yet? Good, because it's perfect for avoiding unnecessary dirt while you work. Just a few simple cuts are all that's needed to fit decking right into a column. If your garage is already full of junk, we have an idea. How about you take advantage of the space in the ceiling? To quickly cut a hole for the inner plate, you should use a perforator with crowns. Think outside the box and make your dream of a spiral staircase a reality by assembling plywood parts one-on-one like stacking food on a skewer. And here's a great hack for those who are a little too short for the satisfying part of the job. To make such a stunning oval threshold, all you need is an ordinary measuring stick. I don't recommend throwing out old circular saw blades because they make for super convenient key organizers. Save a ton of money on expensive pavers by simply buying more cling wrap. An ingenious mechanism involving a pencil and wire makes it easier to dock the board with rocks of any shape. Check out this original house design using glass bottles. Next time you run out of glue, don't run straight out to the store to buy more, because a plastic bottle works just as well. Check out this hack that each one of your fingers will thank you for. We bet you never would have thought that such a stylish sink could be made at home from bowls. A grinder can help you cut a perfectly round hole in a tile if you cut it like a pizza first. You can remove a nut in a split second using a drill. A level and a marker are the best tools for making diamond brickwork. Here's an idea for you. Make a real cyber wall out of drywall. mind-blowing, huh? This is the most enjoyable way to test whether your water drain has been installed correctly. Instead of spending tons of time taking measurements, you can use a fixed bracket and just throw a shelf up on it. Check out the fastest way to remove labels from plastic pipes. Why wear yourself out and waste time grouting between bricks when you could do it like this worker? This guy decided to take care of his health by flying on the air conditioner instead of carrying it. All you need is 554 Tetra Pak bottles, cans, and their packaging to build a real solar-powered water heater. By using a batten, a worker can lay bricks 3 times faster than everyone else.
That's it for today, friends. Tell us in the comments what hack you think was the most useful. And while you're at it, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. See ya!